Use my yeah, thank you. So I think we all click on OK. So these are my colleagues this evening. I'll start with Dr. Shivani Parimal. So she teaches at SPPU German. Then we also have Aboli Patwardhan and also Christine Farias. She's also there with us today. And my name is Gauri Brahme. I also teach at the DFL SPPU. So we four will be conducting today's session. So Shivani, now I hand over the beginning to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Gauri, for the introduction. And hello, everyone. So I would like to here make a small introduction of the section to all the audience. We know this department, but still for those who are new friends, for them. So we, as part of the Department of Foreign Languages, Savitribai Phule Pune University, we are located at Ferguson College Road, Pune, and all the MA classes they take place on campus on FC Road. And the German section offers part-time courses. You are most probably aware of it, from certificate till special diploma in translation and commercial German. And the second segment of this department, this section, is the full-time courses about which we are going to talk right now, is the MA course and PhD. So PhD is the doctoral study that one can enroll to after a successful completion of masters. We currently have around 5 students who are registered for for PhD, and we for last many years we have at least one successful submission of PhD every year. And right now also we have students, research scholars who are now lined one after the another to submit and successfully defend their doctoral thesis. Many of our alumni, they are either employed at various prestigious institutes, or they are having such successful careers in variety of domains related to German studies. And we also have many students who have enrolled to various universities abroad for further studies. In this segment, we will be introducing you to basically the structure of our MA course, the eligibility criteria, and what are all things do we have offered. It's a very thoughtfully prepared syllabus, keeping a lot of things in mind. So our intake capacity for MA is 30 students per year. There will be an online entrance test. The details and syllabus and everything is uploaded on the website. If you have any issues regarding eligibility or anything, then the contact address that is given below, dflgerman19.20@gmail.com, is where you write your questions, and we ensure that we get back to you as soon as we can. Yeah, can we go to the next slide, Abuli? Yeah. So who can apply for MA with us? So these are the basic qualifications. You also find this list of qualification on our website. The basic qualification is the BA with German Special. When we say of SPPU, we basically mean the various colleges that offer German Special in Pune University. So that is one of the basic qualifications. If you do not have this particular qualification, then there are equivalent qualifications that are listed here below. So if you have BA with a German Special from any other university outside Pune, or if you have completed a graduation from any stream, it does not have to be BA, it can be BCom, it can be BSc. You have to have completed a graduation program in any field, and if that is the criteria, then along with your basic graduation, either the student has to have done advanced diploma in German at the SPPU at our department with minimum 60% of marks, or C1 certificate, that is the Goethe Institute certificate, and the student needs to have passed the exam. So these are our basic qualifications, and the eligibility to entrance, and then for further admission will be based as per the criteria mentioned here. And then can we go to the next slide? So now we will be talking about how the course looks like. What does it mean when we say, yeah, okay, MA with German studies? Because so far the journey, especially for those who will be joining this course after doing language courses, advanced diploma or something, how does this course exactly look like? So we will now, in the next two slides, we will be discussing briefly about how the structure looks like. So this entire master's programs, master's in German, is consists of 4 semesters, that is 2 years. The syllabus is now updated according to the national education policy, which is now implemented since last year. So the course has 24. So every student who is enrolled for a master's program earns 24 credits per semester. Now, what are those credits, and how does this entire credit system functions? For this, we will have another orientation program after the admission process is completed. So once the students are enrolled, when they are registered, and when they are ready to embark on this journey of master's program, at that time we will be giving another orientation session that will be in the department in offline form for those registered admitted students, and there we will explain that in detail. This new syllabus is a combination of academics, work experience, research, as well as practical knowledge. So students who are basically completing or have enrolled themselves for this particular course, they of course they learn a lot of things. There will be classroom teaching, but this course also has a component of internship that will be discussed later, and so that will be the students opportunity to utilize the knowledge or learnings that one has gained in the classroom, to implement them in a proper actual real life work experience, and whatever hands-on experience that the student has gathered during those internship months, that can be then utilized to further enhance the learning process. So it is a give and take, and we have had very positive outcome of this system. And there are a variety of courses that are offered under this structure. The courses focus on literature, culture, media studies, translation, commercial German, as well as didactics. Didactics is train the teachers. So in didactics, one learns to teach German as foreign language. Can we please go to the next slide? Yeah. So one of the important domains of this course are the courses that deal with literature, literary and culture studies. This course is basically, that means a very intensive engagement with German literature. This curriculum offers a detailed understanding of German literature and the various trends of writing that have prevailed in German society from the 18th century till the current very new writing trends in the 21st century. So this is, of course, this will be divided in all 4 semesters. One does not learn everything in first semester, but we are just giving you a brief overview of how we go. Why does one need to study literature that is written in 18th century per se, or even 19th century? Why does one have to do that? Basically, this kind of an understanding, this kind of reading, analysis of literature, it allows us a holistic, multi-dimensional perspective of a society, to understand its development from the socio-political development of the society, which is not only restricted in the documented history of facts. So this course basically enables us to look at any society beyond what it comes in forms of various facts and statistics, and allows us to have a very human way of looking at the society. Now, along with this deep understanding of history of German literature, which is a very interesting part of this course, we also offer variety of other courses like women's writing, how women have written in German literature, why, what topics, how those were dealt with. Then we also have literature written by the authors authors from various generations who have migration background. So their ancestors, their grandparents, they were a non-German person people. They migrated to Germany and eventually they started writing. So that is also one very interesting uh, area of German literature. So we also do that. Other courses like literature and film, city narrated, these courses give us a possibility to read literature not only through the written words but also their medial depiction, like Verfilmung we call it. So how a film that is basically creating a film, making a film out of literature. So this that allows us to kind of have multimedial analysis, understanding of literature. The last course that is mentioned here on the list is the Images of India in German Literature. So this is a very interesting course where we get a chance to see how Germans have looked at our own Indian reality. So these are various courses that get offered in duration of 4 semesters, 2 years at various levels, and the students then engage with the variety of literary and writing trends in German. The second, now I invite my colleague Aboli to introduce this another domain.
Thank you, Shivani, for briefing us about all the literary and culture studies courses. Basically, they shape the foundation before we go to the skill enhancement courses, because after all, we will be aiming to work in a culture where we get to work with Germans, for example, or we work in India in German companies or companies having German projects going on right now. So this is a very nice link, I would say, between these two parts of the courses we offer. So here, under the category of courses on skill enhancement or professional courses, we have again a variety of courses, including translation studies, which gives us a detailed overview of this vast field of translation. We get to learn CAT tools, for example, the skills to translate various texts, sorts of texts, for example. Then the highlight of all these courses is actually the hands-on training and on-job training, for example. So commercial German, didactics, intercultural communication, European art, and on-job training. That is another compulsory course of 4 credits on job training, where students have to perform as interns in various fields of their choice, where they can make use of German, where they can make use of their lingual abilities. The course on commercial German also gives us an overview of various fields where our students are aiming to jump in after finishing their masters. It includes fields like marketing, advertising, content writing, for example. We also focus on their interview skills and creating documents for job applications. Then we come to the didactics of German as a foreign language. Whoever wants to teach German has this passion towards teaching German as a foreign language. This is a great chance. Throughout 4 semesters, students get to learn the skills, the theories, the methods of teaching German as a foreign language. And again, they get to experiment on the ongoing classes at our institute. So along with theory, they also get the experience of teaching. And through observing classes, they also learn a lot by just being a silent observer in a class. Then we have intercultural communication, where we actually work on the cultural framework This is basically focused on Indo-German relations. Then the framework in India as well as in Germany. It is based on communication in business, communication in professional contexts, communication in day-to-day life. Whoever wants to move to Germany, for example, this course gives you overall a great idea of things happening currently in both the countries. Then we also develop here soft skills of, let's say, working on conflicts, intercultural conflicts and intercultural misunderstandings. Then another course we have as European art, we also have artists among us, the students who are inclined to literature, art, and along with that, they want to enhance their language, their lingual skills, and other soft skills. So these are some of the courses we offer under the tag skill enhancement courses. Now, there is and come to the next part, that is research.
Yeah. So this research component is something that you can basically take both these parts that we just introduced, right from literature to the courses which are meant for skill enhancement purpose. They all can be later on developed as part of the course. It has to be, but also in even after completion of masters can be developed into some solid research. As part of the syllabus, as part of the masters in German, students write research projects in the year, that is the third and fourth semester. But the preparation for the same begins right from the first semester, where students will be then introduced to various methodologies that one has to use while doing research, the various ways of writing writing a text scientifically. So it's an ongoing journey which then eventually culminates into a research project where the students are expected to write research. It's a good opportunity. It's a good chance for students who are later on inclined on doing doctoral studies. Those who want to later on enroll for PhD, for them it's a solid preparatory stone, because now here in MA you get this opportunity to get introduced to these various facets that we just introduced you briefly to, and then go deeper into either in one of the domains or club those domains: literature und Didaktik, literature and translation, intercultural communication, women's writing, and I mean, you name it and you can club it and create a topic out of it. So in MA, the students get prepared for it, and then they later on they are also trained for writing a proper doctoral thesis. So this is for the structure of the course. Now I would also like to talk about why one should do the master's course with us, because we all teaching faculty, and I'm talking on behalf of everyone, our head of the department, Professor Swati Acharya, that we believe in certain we believe in certain principles, and we have ensured that those principles they prevail and they exist in our department as part of learning and studying process. The very first uh, aspect that I would like here to talk about here is our library. German section has a wonderful collection in its library. The total number of our books that we have is, well, we have more than 10,000 plus books in our library. Every year there are new collections, there are new additions. So whatever new works that work that gets published in German speaking countries, may it be Switzerland, Germany, Austria, we get our hand on it, and we ensure that we have one copy in the department, and then the material is always used either as part of teaching courses or for dissertations or whatever research that students write as part of their course. So it's So we have actually from 18th century till the works that were published in 2022, 2023. Now we have them in our library. The library is access friendly. The students and teachers alike, they have flexible timings where students can adjust their class timings and avail the library facility. Our our dear colleague from DAAD, DAD, Dr. Christina Rath, she also has a DAAD library in her office, and she also students can also avail books from that library to conduct their research or to read. Not everything has to research only to even to read. So that is one of the important aspects that we really have, and we really work and ensure to make sure that our library is updated and students have an access to the library. Our classes are digitally equipped. When I say that, that means that classroom teaching does not only restrict itself to student teacher interaction. Of course, needless to say, that is one of the most important aspects of teaching profession. But we also have smart boards, we have projectors and many such tools, audio visual aids that one can use while teaching. The students and teachers both alike can use these material, make use of the smart boards or whatever facilities that we have made available. Not only teachers use it, but also students can and students do make use of it for their academic purpose. The teaching faculty which is currently teaching the master's course and also the part-time courses in our department, they are highly qualified, they have good experience of teaching, they are very active in their own personal research and growth. So when one has teachers who are pursuing their own research, the trends or whatever teaching material per se, the syllabus is always at par with whatever is happening outside the said department. So that ways we are a nice department with faculty who are keen to develop their own research and as well as give deliver the knowledge that they have gained in this journey, and also learn for themselves. We have a presence of native German speakers in the department. I just now mentioned our colleague Dr. Christina Rath. Along with her, there are native speakers in form of interns. We have a regular access, so that is one of the that is where students can actually get a chance to speak about to speak with the native speakers. Then there are ample opportunities to go to Germany and get scholarships in and get scholarships. And our teachers, they train and guide the students to get. Every year almost we have 10 students from masters from MA who get some sort of a scholarship during their masters, and they spend a couple of weeks to a few months in Germany uh, on their scholarships, and counseling and guidance is provided for the same. Yeah, then I request Aboli to take over and talk about the collaborations.
Yes, now I'll come to the collaborations. As Dr. Parimal has already mentioned, the DAAD collaboration that we have over years now with Dr. Christina Rath on our team, and the well-equipped library maintained by DAAD. We have access to their contemporary books on various fields, not just literature, but also for the skill enhancement courses. We get a lot of material by DAAD. Then we also have chances for or opportunities for scholarships offered by DAAD for our students. Mm, Please mute your accounts. Then we have collaborations with Goethe Institute, With this collaboration, we are currently working on a collaborative project on DLL, that is the teachers training offered by Goethe Institute Max Müller Bhavan, and only for our MA didactic students, this course of 2 modules is offered free of cost. So students get to learn or enhance their teaching skills at our institute, at our department, as well as they get guidance from the Max Müller Bhavan through this collaboration. We have various MOUs signed with other universities from the German-speaking countries, with which we always on exchange, where we are on exchange with students, and also we invite guests for various reasons at departmental seminars. We organize seminars specially for our MA students, where our guest lecturers can talk about various topics related to syllabus, related to intercultural communication, which actually helps them to understand or gain more knowledge about the said topics. Then we also have authors. Here you can see a few of their books. And all these contemporary literary books are currently in use. We can proudly say that students have already developed their research projects based on these contemporary literature. We also organize departmental seminars across languages. So at the department, besides German, we have 4 more languages, and we organize seminars across languages so that students from all fields, from all languages can come together, and collaboratively they can work with each other. They get to hear papers, excellent papers written by their co-learners. Then we also invite guest lecturers to deliver lectures at the seminars, or specially organize seminars for master students. I request you to please mute your mics. Then we go ahead with the highlight of
Aboli, we can't hear you.
You're on mute.
hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, so I was just introducing the another amazing highlight of our department, and I would like to invite my colleague Christine to talk about our magazine.
Thank you. So our departmental magazine is something that is that we are excited about. I'm one of the editors of the magazine. It's a digital magazine. If you follow our Instagram pages or Facebook pages, you must have seen it recently launched, the 4th issue, which is right here on the right side. So we're currently going to be starting with the 5th issue. So our students are very much a part of this magazine. The content comes from our students, from our teachers at the department. It's open to all. It's not only about sending in text that you have written, but also artwork, music videos, all sorts of creations that you come up with during your language journey. So in and outside of the class. So this is something to look forward to. And we also look forward to you as our students and contributing also to our magazine. Yes.
Okay, so now we come to some extracurricular activities. So at our department, we not only study, but we also enjoy. You can see from the photos, many of you must have also been a part of our extracurricular activities, which we call as Februarfest and Spirale. And those who haven't, you are welcome this year to enjoy them with us. So we have 2 major fests every year, annual fests. We call them. Spirale is one. It's a fun-filled evening with games and food stalls and etc. Where students, teachers just come and enjoy their time. We have some very nice games for German language, and it is a lot of fun. Februarfest is a prize distribution ceremony mostly, and we have many competitions during the whole year, and then there is prize distribution, those who hold ranks in these competitions. So prizes are given away during Februarfest. So we enjoy a lot, as you can see. So these are our extracurricular activities. Let's go to the next slide. Yes. We are very much online. So you can find us online on Instagram, on Facebook. We also have a podcast channel on Spotify, and we also have a YouTube channel. We are extremely active on Instagram. Whatever we do, our achievements, any announcements, we put them on Instagram. So if you're not following us, please start following from today itself. Here is the QR code. So you can just scan the QR code and start following us right away. All the updates are given on our Instagram account, right from admissions to our extracurricular activities, to our achievements, and anything and everything. You can find us very much active on Instagram. Same is with our Facebook account too. So there we go with German section SPPU. On Instagram, we go with German SPPU. We have a podcast channel this year, which is very, in German, you call it Nagelneu. And we have a Märchen series, that is a series of fairy tales with which you can hear complete series. Second series is just going on, which is extremely interesting. It's an interview series. So where students of our department and teachers, mainly teachers, also take part in the podcasts. So it's a wonderful activity that we are doing. You can hear us on Spotify too. On YouTube, we do posts, videos, or any longer videos or anything, any longer content is published on our YouTube channel. So here we are. You can find us online and you can just start following us from today itself. Yeah, so as we said, we are happy to answer your queries. I would suggest one thing. Either you type your question in the chat box, or you can raise your hands, no, Mrs. Melden, and then we can go one by one. Okay, so we are here to answer your queries. So you can ask any kind of questions. I mean, it's okay. Even if it's a simple question, please ask us whatever query you have. So we are there for you. Thank you so much for listening to us. We have question number 1. Abuli.
Yes, Swamini, please go ahead, unmute and ask your
Yes,
question.
ma'am. Hello, I'm audible.
Yes, we
Hello,
hear you,
ma'am.
Swamini. Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. As the semester is of 4 semester, 2 years. So basically, in which year do we have internship?
The internship is part of the first academic year.
Okay, it's
You
in
will
first
be,
academic.
you will be briefed about it once the students have taken admission about internship, how, where.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Swamini. Let's take next question. I am not able to read the name, but it's something with Pax. Can you please unmute and ask your
Yeah,
question?
hello, ma'am. It's the name is Prashin Raj. I'm sorry for that. And my question is from the eligibility criteria for applying for the course. It says that if you are not part of SPPU, then you need either a bachelor course from any other university or any other bachelor course. So I have a bachelor degree from another university in German language only. So do I need a C1 certificate from Goethe also, or that bachelor degree is enough?
Have you done C1?
No, ma'am, I haven't reached till C1. I'm in B2 level right now.
Okay. And are you from which university have you completed your graduation?
I've done it from Manipal University.
Okay, okay. I would suggest send us your documents and email them to us. We will get back to you.
Okay.
The email address is mentioned in the chat box.
Yeah, ma'am, I noted it down. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. If your question is answered, Swamini, can I request you to take your hand down so that we don't get confused. Thank you. Arya, we'll go with your question next. Arya, Poonam, then Suyog. Arya, we are not able to hear you.
There's
You can
no
also
sound
type
icon.
in, you can also type your questions in the chat. We'll go ahead with Poonam. Arya, please check with the mic and or else type your question in the chat. Poonam?
Yeah, hello, good evening all. I have a question regarding the syllabus for the online entrance exam. It says that there will be the question regarding B2 advanced grammar and also some topic related, for example, Excel literature and expressionismus. So kind of confused because we hadn't complete this type of syllabus in the till GAD. So how can we prepare for that?
Your GAD, get in touch with your GAD teachers. They will help you work on the syllabus which is not covered in your course.
Okay, thank you.
Suyog?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I was having one question. As many of my friends are currently doing MA, so I just asked them that I have completed my BA German and this, like, will I be able to do all MA German or not? So, like everyone said that you'll have to stop your other activities, all art activities, acting and everything, because you cannot do simultaneously multiple things. So it's like I'm very much interested for doing MA, but other hand, it's like I'm also, if I took admission, then is it gonna be hectic? Means like, will I be able to continue doing my other activities and simultaneously MA also? Means because I want to continue both the things. So it's like like what will be advice from your side?
Hmm. Well, you have on all 5, 6 days, there will be classes and there will be a lot of, because it's a master's course, it also requires that much of time invested. Having said that, time management is something that that one has to figure out how one does it. So if you can manage everything that you like to do, it is possible, but of course you'll have to keep in mind the time schedule, the assignments and everything in mind. But it's up to you.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, by that she also means that you after taking the regular classes, you'll also have to invest some time in homework. So just calculate that. And then you are free to do your other activities as well. Thanks, Suyog. Alapi?
Good evening. Am I audible?
You're
Yes.
not audible very clearly. Can you ask your question?
Actually, I had a bad network quality in between, so I was not able to hear properly. But I'm sorry, this question is already answered.
Alapi, can I suggest you to type your question in chat? That would be better.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please
Yes,
do
ma'am.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
Then till then we'll take the next question, Dhanashri. Arya, I hope you two are typing your question in chat. Dhanashri, please unmute.
Yeah, hello, ma'am. As you mentioned early that the entrance test will be online, so in which format it will be? In MCQ or other?
All details are given on the website.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Amruta.
Yeah, hello, good evening, everyone. I just wanted to ask, like, I have done C1, but I haven't given the exam. So now I am having my B2 certificate with me, and I am a German teacher also. Like, since 10 years, I am teaching German. So, like, is it okay if I enroll for the MA, or I have to do some other course from the SPPU, like the advanced diploma or any other course,
Yeah, the
and then I am
eligibility.
eligible?
Yeah, the eligibility criteria is as per what is mentioned in the brochure. So, but if only exam is remaining, maybe give the exam. But till then, you can think of probably GAD or special diploma, where the current eligibility criteria fits, and then come next year for MA.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Savni.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. Like, it's the same with eligibility. Um, I've completed my bachelor's in Sanskrit and I want to do master's in German. But I've completed my B2 and there are no exams dates available for C1 right now. So 5th July exam, the seat is already full for Yoga Institute exam. So will I be able to appear for the MA Masters?
It is the
Like
same.
after giving entrance, if I passed, so is it is it okay? I can go for Masters or I have to give C1?
Yeah, the eligibility criteria says C1 passed. So we have to follow that.
Now we'll take 2 questions from the chat. What will be the MA lecture timings? That is the first question. And could you please give some information about special diploma in commercial German? Interested in like for MA, is it necessary for special diploma to give entrance exam as well?
We will be conducting another orientation session specifically meant for the part-time courses that there we will answer your questions in that session. We will just like this time we will announce it on time and then you can register and there we can answer. The timings for MA are between 11 to 6 Monday to Saturday.
Yeah. There is another question by Alapi. She has done BA in German already. And the question is, do we still need to appear for the entrance exam after doing BA with German? And what will be the tentative date for the entrance?
Yes. The entrance exam is for everyone, whatever eligibility criteria, qualification that one has, irrespective of that, the entrance is same for everyone. And dates and other details, they will be published on the website. So keep checking the website regularly.
Yeah. And the next question by Shruti. Shruti, please unmute and ask your question.
Yeah. So as the C1 exam has now become modular, I have written only Schreiben and Sprechen, which I have cleared. I do not have certificates for Lesen and Jurist. So am I eligible then to apply for this course?
The entire C1 needs to be passed.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, do not get disappointed with that. Just acquire the qualification in next year, in this academic year. Either enroll with us for the part-time courses and come next year.
Okay, yeah,
This
sure.
eligibility criteria is basically to help student and ensure a smooth transition from the bachelor's to the master's. Please understand, this is not to discourage or demotivate the students from taking admission, but that kind of qualification, that kind of knowledge, hours invested in learning the language is going to only make the process easier, relatively easier learning MS because it's a master's course. So those who are on paper not eligible but have done a lot of German, have done other courses, have experience in teaching, please understand this is, don't get discouraged with that. We have had in past also such experiences where the students then chose to take admission to the part-time course and next year then they came for MA and they are happy about it because then they got this 1 year to get acquainted to the system. So please do not get disheartened. It's just the wait is just for another year and it is basically meant for the students and nothing else. Yeah, we have.
If somebody has scored below 60% in advanced diploma, is the person still eligible for entrance?
You can email it to us and we'll get back to it.
Yeah. Okay, Saburi, just mail us on the given email ID. You will find it in chat.
So like ma'am, the only doubt was, even though I cleared the entrance, the C1 certificate is important. So I need to show my C1 certificate.
Yes, yes. Yes, we have another hand raised by Mohan Nair.
Mohan, yeah.
Yes. So my question is little specific just to me, and it will not, go for the entire crowd over here. But my thing is just this, that while the syllabus is extremely comprehensive and the compulsory parts of the syllabus are more than welcome, as a studying subject. But in terms of the optional subjects, there are basically the three, prongs, and that is commercial German, translation, and didactics. So the problem for me is that I'm a retired guy, I'm a retired soldier, and therefore the job as such does not pose any interest for me. But to be, always with the language and delve further into it is my interest. Therefore, the question is, if the commercial German, in order to get a job, is not of interest to me, and also, then what are my options? Didactics, okay, if I'm finished, by the time I finish my MA course, if and when, so then my age will be substantial, and then to start teaching from the Eins level to reach a, that may be a little challenging. And insofar as translation is concerned, then with all these machine language tools coming up, so that is the question. What would you advise? Though I know I'm preempting everything and all these answers may come later, but I just take the liberty to ask, please. What could I really, focus my attention to?
Since you are not burdened with,
Yes.
finding a job immediately after masters, I think it's a wonderful opportunity to learn
Correct.
because you love the language.
Yes. Choice then of the three?
The choices is something that keeps the optional courses keep changing for every semester, and there are different types of courses offered for every semester.
Okay.
So I would suggest, if you want to enroll yourself because your love and passion for the language, I'm sure the course won't disappoint you. You will find something new every semester, which is not only restricted. I mean, of course, employability is one of the very important aspects of any course, but the other things that one actually learns through as process of this learning to employability, that journey itself is very enriching.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So, and it will be also an asset to have someone like you in the class who would add up to the discussions.
Oh, that's very gracious of you, ma'am. Thank you.
And our HOD is also present in the audience, so she would like to say something about the same.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Hello. And thank you so much, my colleagues, Dr. Parimal and Aboli Karandikar, Patwardhan. Mr. Nair, thank you so much for being here and asking one of the most fascinating questions. And we all can envy you for being in a situation that you are in. And I can answer very confidently what this course would bring to you and how it would enrich your life. Because you see, most of the younger people who, I'm not saying you are not young, I'm saying other younger people join the course with this ambition and desire to work on the basis of the knowledge of German language. But you are in a very good position that you're not dependent on that job. But what this will bring to you, I mean, nowadays, although we mention in our syllabus commercial German, didactics and translation and all that, it is not restricted to that. If you are good, sky is the limit, because content writing is one of the jobs right now which have no age limit. So if you are good in the language, you are absolutely welcome with a red carpet by so many platforms. They are no longer called organizations, but they are platforms. So content writing is one of them. I have no idea how good you are in performing arts, but that is one area which is opening up like anything. And there you could show your talent and make use of this unique asset, namely the German language. That will be your USP. Given your own background, writing can be your asset, because not just translating stories, what other people have written, but writing your own stories, and for which our department, our section has so many outlets. So I can just go on and on. For want of time, I'm not listing all the options, but I can assure you, you will never regret if you were to join our department. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. That's very encouraging. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. There is one more question. Among the students, we have Sama, who has done special diploma in commercial German. But as eligibility, she has to show advanced. Her question is basically that she has scored more in special diploma than in advanced. So which course to put as the eligibility criteria?
Ask her to put special diploma or whichever is with more marks. That doesn't matter. If she has done two courses with us of level 4, that is
Yeah.
no problem. Ask her to apply.
Yes. Sama, I hope you have heard. Yes, perfect. We can take some more questions. And the deadline for applying for OEE is 10th of May.
If you do not have immediate questions right now, but you probably have them later on while thinking about this, you can always write us on the given email ID. Maybe we can post it once again here, and then you can always write to us, and we promise to get back as soon as possible. What is the qualification criteria for scholarship? Is it necessary to do any extra activities for the same? The scholarships that get announced, they are basically announced for the students of masters. So depending on which scholarship it is, the details will be shared when the scholarship is announced. Yeah, so if there are no immediate questions, we can probably stop the session. Oh, there is one. And is it
There's one.
necessary to do internship in the same field for which one is hoping to get scholarship for? That's well, that's not really necessary, but the scholarship and internship are basically there. We will be giving information about everything once in the second phase of orientation where the students are enrolled. So right now I would request you to basically apply um, in the deadline, in given deadline, and then take admission.
When the diploma courses are going to start?
Same answer. The dates will be announced shortly on the website, and you please keep checking the website and do the needs.
And Amrita, I think if you are interested in the advanced diploma course, we have one online and offline. So keep checking. You'll be able
Yeah,
to do
sure,
it this
sure.
year, and next year you can apply for the masters, no?
Definitely. I'm interested for the online because I'm staying in Mumbai.
Yeah, we
So
have
it will
2
be
batches.
So
okay.
keep following our social media handle also, where we will be very soon posting about our orientation program, orientation webinar for the part-time courses. So there you can come and have your questions answered.
Anita, no question?
The
Sankalp?
preparation material for entrance exam, will it be available on website?
You can get in touch with your current teachers regarding the material of exam, OEE, and they will guide you.
The syllabus is mentioned on
The
website.
syllabus is mentioned. The syllabus is mentioned. Okay, then from on the behalf of my colleagues. And
Excuse
yeah,
me.
okay,
Sorry for last minute question, but
no problem.
I checked the website and I found the syllabus for entrance exam right now, but there were two slides mentioning the criteria or the syllabus or topics which will be covered under MA. So, is that syllabus available on website?
I didn't get your question.
The syllabus for entrance exam I could see, but the course syllabus for entire 2 years, is it uploaded? Because I couldn't find it exactly.
It is also upload. It is uploaded.
Okay,
It is there.
okay,
It is there.
okay. And there was one more.
Saili, you went on mute.
Yes, sorry. There was a mention of job opportunities actually, not directly, but there was some mention. I forgot exactly with which topic it was linked, but once the course is complete, do you offer any direct placements or referrals as such?
There
for
are
job?
opportunities. There are opportunities. There are certain campus drives that take place, and there are opportunities after.
Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you.
No problem.
Details about the fees will also be uploaded on the website. So you will get the detailed fee structure on the website. Suyog?
Actually, I am very much interested in didactics. So I just wanted to ask, what is the difference between MA German didactics and like teachers training course at Max Miller University? So it's like, what will be more beneficial in career? It's like further. I mean, so
Would you like to take this question, Gauri?
Yeah, definitely. So, Suyog, for didactics, we have this subject for all 4 semesters now for masters. That is, in each semester, you can opt for this subject. Didactics, what comes under this subject with us is a mix of theory and practicals. So there is 50% theory, and of course, we stress on practicals also. These practicals, praxis, I mean, we carry out in our part-time courses itself. Okay. Compared to that, DLL of Goethe Institute is a complete online course. So the practice part, what I'm saying, you don't get to do that in DLL. But here at the university, we see to it that it is a good mix. It is a good combination of theory and practicals.
okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll take one more question by Poonam.
Yeah, hi. I have a question regarding the levels. MA degree is highest, I know that. But while talking about the opportunities in future, in career, so do we need to do the levels, for example, B2, C1, C2? Because in MA, we had stopped this level and we are doing the extra activities. So what can you suggest for that? Do we need to do the levels apart from this, or what can we do as a student?
It is entirely up to the student. The more, the better. So it is you practice more. So it is up to the students.
Can I just add something to it, Shivani?
Yes, please.
Yeah, it's a question that needs a much longer answer, Poonam. You see, if I've understood you correctly, then you want to know what can the student do in terms of language courses, what you are calling levels, apart from doing MA. Is that your question?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is like, MA is like doing a very dedicated course in classical singing. And if you want to ask whether I can join some course where I can learn how to sing a pop song, a rap song, etc., of course, you're open to do it. But MA is already a very deep, dedicated course. So where concentration is, of course, on all abilities which are considered as important abilities as far as the language is concerned: speaking, learning, writing, etc., you know about it. Yeah, the 4 Fertigkeiten. So if you just need that certificate, you are most welcome to do it from anywhere. But even if you do not have those things, you will be qualified and trained while doing the MA course. So that is that's not exactly a comparison. Doing the language courses is it may have some other requirements that you need to provide and produce that particular certificate somewhere. Yeah, but that is not exactly a must while doing or after doing an MA. Okay.
Yeah.
Poonam. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think if the questions for now are over, we can conclude the session. And as said, we are open to answer more questions. If you mail them to us, any specific queries, any specific case related queries, do mail us all the details and we will get back to you as soon as possible. So I thank each and every one of you for attending today's session and after discussing all possible questions with all of us. Thank you so much. Tschüss, auf Wiedersehen.
We look forward to seeing you all.
Absolutely.
Auf Wiedersehen.